Hi everyone and welcome back, or for those of you who are new to my channel, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm Aris and I make videos about historical costuming, Japanese fashion, sewing, crafting, lace making, my travels and gaming. So if this is interesting for you, please subscribe because that would help my channel a lot. Today I'll take you to a lace exhibition in Schloss St. Martin in Graz, Austria. This historic castle stands on the southeastern spur of the Buchkogel, overlooking the city of Graz. The castle has 2 floors, a tower at each corner and an arcaded courtyard with an old tree smack in the middle of the castle. It was probably built in the 11th century and belonged to the dynasty of the Aribons, but after a failed rebellion against Henry III, Holy Roman Emperor from 1046 to 1056, he gave half the church to the Archbishopric of Salzburg. The other half stayed in the possession of Margravine Irmgard but was handed over to Salzburg later on. It was remodeled into a Renaissance castle in 1557, and then in 1638 it was renovated again under Abbot Urban Weber. During the French Wars, a military hospital was set up in the castle. In the 18th and 19th century, it was often used by the Viennese court as an overnight accommodation. Before World War I in 1914, the castle was dedicated to be a rural education institution. From 1941, the castle was used by the Nazis for parties, events, and trainings. The northern side of the castle was completely destroyed by air raids and meticulously The northern side of the castle was completely destroyed by an air raid, but meticulously rebuilt. The repairs were concluded by 1952. Here are some pictures I snapped where you can see young women being taught how to sew and other pictures in classroom settings. Nowadays, it's still a center of adult education, art and culture. At the same time, it also welcomes guests who can stay overnight and enjoy delicious food and drinks from fresh ingredients sourced locally in their own gardens and orchards. And this is bobbin lace. There are 2 basic movements, the cross and the twist. Different combinations of these 2 stitches and the placement of the pins create different designs in the lace. Here my teacher, Emma Dero, is making a Christmas ornament and introduces her book. Emma was the one who invited us to her amazing 2-day textile lace exhibition, and we saw so many different bobbin style laces from countries like Italy, Belgium, Sweden, the Netherlands, and in all forms and sizes. When lace making began in the 16th century, pins were an excessive commodity and therefore lace had to be made freehand, with the precious pins only stuck at the edges of the lace. Did you know that bobbin lace was so specialized that almost every region where lace was made had their own unique technique? Even Emma developed her own kind of bobbin lace called Grazer Spitze. It was fascinating to see the differences in these intricate pieces. Historically, the lace was made to adorn and decorate your clothing or homeware, but nowadays most bobbin lace makers also do doilies, Easter or Christmas decoration, flowers, animals, or actually just whatever they want to. Those pieces were made with the oki technique, or tatting as it's called in English, and it's made with a series of knots and loops. You don't need bobbins for it, and in this technique you use shuttles, and it's perfect for on the go. The next booth had some creative Easter egg decorations on display as it was close to Easter. The eggs were all hand-painted and were beautifully decorated with various Christian art, which reminded me a bit of medieval paintings. There was also a small table exhibiting Klosterarbeiten, or monastery work, with a modern twist, as the old technique was used for making jewelry like earrings, brooches, and hairpieces. Bobbin lace was a popular way for women to make money from their own home, comparable with home office and less MLM pyramid scheme. During the reign of Maria Theresia in 1786, it is said that almost 14,000 women in Bohemia alone worked from home in the lace-making industry. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and join my Patreon for more videos and exclusive content. See you next time. Bye!